Welcome back to the channel, guys. David here from Crypto Consciousness. Thank you for joining me, and I'm going to take you through some awesome news. Just hot off the press, without much noise being made, CoinSpot is now offering staking, which makes it super easy. In the past, in most staking situations, people are having to transfer from one portfolio to an exchange or a particular wallet that will then allow them to then upload and lock in their tokens for staking to earn rewards, which is the same token or sometimes a different token. And this might all sound a bit complex, but all it is it's like a savings account. When you put money into a bank account, let's say $100,000, and you get your 2% interest at the moment. So that would be $2,000 per year on $100,000. Now, imagine it wasn't fiat currency that you were, which is dollars. If it wasn't that currency, let's say you change it to another currency, in this case, perhaps let's call it Verasity or Cardano. That $100,000 worth at that point in time is the value, and then on that value, you're earning a percentage. So in this case here, I'll just take you through the tokens and I'll give you an example how that all works. But first of all, congratulations, we now have staking on CoinSpot. We have 6 tokens only though, but they're big tokens and they're all in my portfolio. So I'm on all of them. We've got Cardano, Verasity, Polkadot, Algorand, Fantom, and Solana. All massive projects and definitely good to have exposure on all of them. However, your buying price was critical. So right now, a lot of those have pumped quite well. And so you really want to be figuring out whether it's worthy time to get in or not. Verasity, I think so, and Cardano, I think so. Polkadot, not so. Algorand, yeah, sort of a bit late. Fantom, a little bit late, but you could top up some more because I think they've got a long way to go. Solana definitely is already pumped, so I wouldn't be buying any more. But I've already had these. I got in good entries, so now I want to earn returns on them. So I go to CoinSpot. And I'll give an example here with Verasity. So you click on your wallet. From your wallet, you click on whichever token it is out of those 6. Then you will get this pop-up on the side, which is Verasity wallet. Underneath, you can send token, you can receive token, and just in here, they've squeezed in a little sneaky staking tab. Obviously, underneath that is transactions and trade history. So if you ever need to figure out your history on that particular token, you can click on those. But for staking, we click on staking. And up here, to keep it really simple, I'll just show you what really matters. There's the staking Verasity will give you 19.2% APY at the moment, which is your annual profit return you get on this token right now. Now that does fluctuate, so it is subject to change. In this case, it's gone up 0.1% in the last 2 days. So it can go in benefit of you earning more, and it can also go downwards. So in this case, all I want to do, I've got a balance of 100,226 Veracities. I'm already staking 100,000 of them, so these are just my bonus ones, 226 from the last 4 or 5 days. So what you would do, ignore that would be only showing 226. Let's say the full amount of 100,000 in your account is available for you to stake. All you need to do is you can either hit stake all, which puts your full amount in there, or if you're particular, you might only want to put 50,000 staking. I don't know why you would when you've got that much available to you. So you can choose. But anyway, so you hit stake all, then you hit, what's the date? 29th. So the last time I staked was on the 24th of November. These are my returns, and this is what's really great about CoinSpot. The layout is very straightforward. It's very user-friendly and not confusing. So under here, you've got this little ledger every day that I'm earning interest. So I only put this out on the day that it started staking on the 25th of November. Thanks to Bernie. Big heads up. Big shout out to Bernie for that. So now we know that we have staking on these 6 tokens, and I've been doing that. I can see that I'm earning about $4.50 roughly per day, Australian dollars, which is that actually doesn't matter. What matters is the tokens. I'm getting 52 tokens per day on a 24-hour cycle. So it resets every midnight, for example. And so here I know that if that ever went up to $1, let's say the Verasity value, I'm actually earning $52 a day. That's pretty good return if that was the case. At the moment, we're rolling at about 8 cents for Verasity. We can have a look at the chart in a moment. But for now, we'll just keep it simple. I want to show you how to finish this process. All you do is type in 226 in my case because the rest of the 1,000 are already there. Stake all. Now, why it's not letting me do it is because I'm probably already, yeah, so all it is, it's showing me 226. So I want to hit stake all. There we go. So now we just have to hit stake, boom, and that should now simply put my full amount of 100,000 and 226 Verasity Vera tokens. So you can see there, it's obviously in process, and that's okay because then that'll click over as successful. If I ever want to cancel my stake because I want to sell some tokens, because this locks it up from the exchange, which means that amount of token is now sort of occupied or locked up so that I can't sell any of that. And that's the point of staking. So staking is designed to say, if you can get a project and 50% of your tokens are staked, you know they're not going to sell off quickly, meaning it won't, if the market goes up, people aren't just going to sell their position because the price went up 10, 20%, because they're interested in the long-term staking returns. So in most cases, when you're staking, for example, when you go directly to Verasity, there is a higher percentage rate, which is 25.55. I used to get 36% on this token for the first 2 years, and now they've dropped it to 25, which is still one of the best out there. Obviously, there's a lot of other projects that offer really high APY as well, which I go into in consultations, but right now we're going to keep it simple and stick it to Verasity. So we've got our 25% with Verasity, but the problem is when you do transfer into Verasity, you will then, which is verawallet.tv is the website, you are then locked up for 72 hours. I don't know if that's gone up since, but when I closed off my position and wanted to transfer my Vera to another exchange to sell off when it was peaking, I had to wait 72 hours, which meant if there was a big spike and it had enough time to pull back down, you lost that icing on the cake, which is really good because then it prevents you from selling off quickly. So that's why with CoinSpot actually taking on board the responsibility and giving you instant ability to unstake and stake, then you're not wearing any of the burden at all for waiting around to close it off. So if you do get a spike in price and you're really happy about it, it's gone up 400%, you want to sell most of your position or all of it, then so be it. You don't have to worry about it. You just have to hit close on the stake. Actually, am I in the way there? Let me get out of the way. Boom. So you just hit this button here, which is close, and that will basically allow your tokens to be available and unstaked, which means you won't be earning from that point onwards. So you can do this as many times as you need to without the worry about it. The next best thing is obviously you're still getting 7% less from what Vera's offering, but that's because CoinSpot's taking a cut, and that's fair enough because they are taking the unlock period on their shoulders. That's their responsibility, where we don't have to worry about it. So it's that simple, guys. You want to check your amount that you've got, your earnings down here. You want to unstake or stake, it's up here. Very straightforward. Have a surf of it. You can do that with Cardano, with Polkadot, all those that I just mentioned before. So feel free to have a look at that. Any questions about staking, put them down in the comment section. Do me a favor, just hit like on this video if you did appreciate the information, and share it with your friends if they're wanting to earn passive income. So it's a no-brainer. And before I let you go, I will give you one example of obviously staking some significant funds. My calculator's not there anymore, but if I have my calculator, what I'm trying to do is achieve, let's get the calculator out. So we've got calculator there, close that off, boom. Now, if I have put $100,000 on my, where are you? There it is. So we've got $100,000 would be $19,000 per year that you're earning on Verasity. So that's $19,000. If you were to put, let's say $200,000, times that by 2, and you've got yourself a low income return of $38,000. Now, the simple thing is if you get that every year in your account and you actually choose to sell the token rather than compound it into your account and earn more even on that value, then you would basically just take out your 35% capital gains tax. So in this case, you multiply it by 0.35 and you get a total of capital gains tax to put into your bank account so you can pay that at the end of the year is $13,300. So if we go, we've earned $38,000 and we decide to sell it off at the end of the year, oops, too many zeros. That would be nice though, hey? So you got $38,000 minus your 13,300 of 35% capital gains tax within 12 months. And boom, you're earning 24 grand per year by having 200 grand in Verasity. Now that doesn't include the aspect that it can and may increase, ascend in value. So the token price itself might be worth 10 cents or 8 cents now, but it might be worth 20 cents in a year. So you've doubled your 200 grand, and therefore your returns will be doubled as well. So it's pretty exciting times, guys. Jump on board. It's really worthwhile. It's really simple. Choose out of those 6 tokens which ones you want to stake. Click stake and watch yourself earn some free money. Cool, guys. Happy investing and enjoy your week.